Midersikes, picking and flipping.
Hey, good evening. Mike with Midersikes here. Got a couple of orders going out. So let me show you what's sold here. We've got an art print. This is going to Laura. Let's go ahead and find that. Let me switch you around here so we can look together. All right, wonderful. Death Pound. That art print should be... That's it right there. Pretty sure it's going to be this one. Rustic Robert Wood. Little art print. These are the kind of things that they give out at museums and stuff for art exhibits. And believe it or not, they do sell. And this one to Laura. Next on the list is a little red and orange plaid shirt. Said A2, so it should be right in here. And we just got to do a little looking. Wasn't too long ago. So it should be relatively not super difficult to find. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. Let's back that up a little bit. Maybe if I turned on my super-powered LED lights here. It said A2. That is this shelf. There it is. Very bottom right there. Ba-boom. Let's see what it is. All right, this is a Lizwear, size large. This is that crop top plaid shirt. If you've watched my videos, I listed this not too long ago. So we got that going out today. And hold on, let me grab you pricing. Okay, before I do that, let me show you how I fold these. Okay. And I've learned this off of another YouTuber. I am not the original for this. Put that sleeve inside. Now you notice I have the buttons on the inside. That's the whole point of this fold. It is a trifold. A little bit smaller because it's a crop top. But then this way all the buttons are protected by the shirt. I don't have to, use up any bubble wrap. So this right here, I will probably put 2 thin pieces of cardboard around it, bubble wrap it, throw it in a poly mailer. This will go in a poly mailer, and then we'll get those out. Now for pricing. Okay, so it looks like actually both items sold for $9.95, so minus fees and everything, probably about $7 a piece. It's not a lot. It's definitely not full-time sales amounts. Oh yeah, losing the top. But one of the reasons I really like doing this, one of the reasons I really like being in this kind of business is so like these 2 items here. One of them is going to Vermont, and one of them is going to Alabama. And you get to ship stuff all over the world, especially being here right in the middle of the country. I mean, I've sent things to Norway and, Alaska and just all over. And it's awesome to be able to have that kind of reach, that to know at some point in time, humanity, the edge of the village was the furthest you could go. And now we're shipping all over the world. It's just fun to be a part of that. So, like I said, the shirt just went in poly. I threw some extra cardboard in with the print, and then it will go in there. There's also bubble wrap in there, so that'll be fine. And then we'll get those shipped out. I wanted to talk a little bit about my whatnot. So Sunday, the whatnot, it went all right. Not to my liking. However, it's my second one, so I can't really be too expecting of it, I should say. So what I'm going to do is, and, I had sales. But after fees and everything, I didn't make too much. I did make money, and I did make more than my first sale, which is nice. It's always nice to be able to do that. Oh, look at Fix that. Those are gonna fall over. So what I want to do is I want to try a method that I saw on a comment on one of my, and I said one of my favorite resale YouTubers. One of the comments had said, backstory, they're talking whatnot. But one of the comments said, go ahead and, offer up bundles with different types of items in it. That way you get different types of people interested in the same bundles. I'm going to give it a try. With the rest of my death pile, I'm going to give it a try. We're going to have Hot Wheel cars. We're going to have some board games, just all sorts of stuff, fitting them into the large priority mailers. Obviously, I'll leave space for shipping materials and that kind of stuff. So those board games, I might not put those in there just because they're a little bit too big. But most of the items are going to, or most of the bundles, I should say, are going to have some sort of a Hot Wheel, maybe one electronic, maybe a plush that's left over from last week, perhaps some kind of clothing item, a shoe. I mean, this is all going to be random stuff, and it's all going to go for starting a buck. I will be looking through and loading those items up either Thursday or Friday, so you'll get at least a 2-day preview, I should say, or a chance to look through the auction that is scheduled for 3 o'clock Sunday. I'm going to call it my Sunday Fun Days with Midersikes. And so go ahead and bookmark that. And then Friday night for sure, take a look, see what's all going to be in there, and if there's anything that you're interested in. And we're going to run like that. If it goes well, even if everything just sells for $1, if everything sells, it's probably the most important part, then that's how I'm going to do it. So I am going to source each week, and it won't be the stuff I source Sunday morning. The stuff I source Sunday morning will be in the next week's auction, if that makes sense. Because, if something's really dirty or really messed up, I want to be able to take care of that. And then I figured out what I'm doing with the eBay side. So, to feed the eBay gods, I'm going to make sure to source just a few clothing items here or there so I can list them throughout the week, just to keep those gods going. I'm right at about just over like 902 active items on eBay, and I believe it would make sense that in their algorithm calculations that 1,000 mark is a mark that I want to hit. So slowly I will be putting stuff together, but I'm thinking about running, and it's probably only going to be about 10 lots this week, but it will be enough stuff that even as a reseller, if there's something that you're interested in the lot, you'll be able to sell off the other things. Even if they're a little long tail, you'll be able to sell them off, get your item for free, and pay for the shipping. So in the end, you get your item for free, depending on how many other people bid. So hopefully we see y'all there. This is Mike with Midersikes, and you can catch us on Facebook, Instagram. Just search Midersikes. It's all over, and that's how you pronounce it, Midersikes, not Midersikes. But I'm okay. I'm not too picky. But thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see y'all Sunday.